A backpack slipped off the cliff. The father blew his whistle fast to warn the others, but the bag's owner panicked and slid from the cliff. Seeing the man falling toward him, the father pressed tight against the wall to avoid the collision, but the man grabbed onto the rope of the other 3 climbers. Now all 5 were hanging from the same rope. Their lives depended on a single anchor Annie had fixed into the rock. Everyone was terrified by the sudden danger, and that anchor was seconds from giving out. Before Annie could finish speaking, the carabiner started slipping again. The man at the bottom was already drowning in fear. He twisted and turned on the rope, and ended up yanking another climber down with him. Now the only remaining carabiner was at its limit, could snap any second. The father told Annie to try reaching the wall, so she could drive another anchor into the rock. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't get close enough. The father realized one anchor couldn't hold the weight of all 3, so he signaled his son to take out a knife and cut the rope tied to him.
Oh, what?
Peter refused to do it, but if he didn't act, everyone would die.
Get it! It's one day! Do you understand what I'm saying? Just think about it!
Don't make him do this!
She's gonna kill your sister!
With shaking hands, Peter pulled out the knife and cut the rope. The father fell from the cliff, sacrificing himself to save his son and daughter. Years later, Annie grew into a fearless climber, but Peter quit climbing. He became a wildlife photographer. They reunited in the Himalayas. Annie told Peter she'd be guiding a rich man to climb the deadliest peak. Peter warned her not to take the risk, but Annie had already made up her mind. The next morning, their team set out right on schedule. They climbed carefully toward the other side. Then, people at the mountain's foot sent them bad news. A blizzard was heading their way, but the rich man still refused to give up on reaching the top. Soon the storm hit. The team leader gave the order to retreat, but it was already too late. There was no way they could climb down safely in such violent weather. Even worse, an avalanche started rolling down from the peak in the distance, and at that critical moment, Annie ran into trouble too.